Hey everyone, how are y'all doing? I am super glad to have you guys here. We're going to decorate this lovely winter wonderland for Dreamlight Valley today. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Barb. And if you haven't guessed it, I play games. And today we're playing some Disney Dreamlight Valley. So here's the area I've decorated so far in my Frosted Heights. The area we're gonna be decorating is over here. So all of this, I want to turn it into a big winter wonderland. Now, there's a couple challenges we have. I don't have enough snowballs to make a whole lot of this pathing, and I kind of want to stick with standard pathing, so we may try to do decorating that kind of involves not really having the pathing. And we have to work with this being immovable, and I don't think we can move this just yet, so we got to kind of work around that. But I think it'll be fun. The plan is to go hard in on the winter ideas. Hey, I see Electro and Paige and lovely Simmer. How are you guys doing tonight? I'm glad your notifications work. Good to have you guys here. I think we're gonna have a great time. And I'm super excited between all of the new stuff we got in the path. Oh, by the way, I worked on something for you guys. I went through and I did my quest and I got to where we have enough turn-ins. I think we can get everything turned in on the event tab. So I waited to turn them in so I could do it on stream with you guys here. So I'm just picking up all this stuff and getting it out of the way real quick. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. So in the event tab, rewards. So let's start in tab 1. We haven't got this face thingy. So we got the face thingy. Hey Ghosty, how are you doing? I hope that your decorating turns out nicely. Let's grab this little dude. We're just gonna go through and grab everything. I hope I have enough. I think I have enough. Here we go. Go ahead and collect that. Because I wanted to have this done, you know? This one. Hey Elias, how are you doing? Shiny Hunting Iron Valiant? Oh goodness, I hope you get it. I want to do a shiny hunting stream later, and I want to do a raid stream for the Pokemon event. So that definitely sounds cool, Elias. I vote that you get it in the next 3 hours, Elias. I vote that you get your shiny while I'm doing the stream. Do you have shiny sandwiches yet? Because that definitely helps. I got a shiny one of those toadstool thingies, toadstool thingies, in 26 minutes off a shiny sandwich the other day. So you can do it. You got it. Big star on Halloween. Oh, you didn't have enough moon coins? Yeah. I ended up getting the premium the ultra mega premium starter bundle. I can't remember what it's called. The $70 one. I got that in Switch, and then when I decided I wanted to go to PC, I went to Xbox PC Game Pass because it's a $10 a month thing, and that gave me some moon coins. But then I decided I was tired of paying the $10 a month, so I moved from there to Steam, and I bought the $70 pack on Steam. So I got all the moon coins from that, too. So when I log in my Switch, I have a ton of moon coins. When I log in my PC, I have a ton of moon coins. And I can spend each balance separately. And they are all linked to the same game. So basically, I'm not worried about running out of any for mine, but I do know they're starting to sell them separately. So if you run into that for the next event, that option is there, I think. So just so you know, you have that going forward. Okay, it says I need to do something to get this one. It's still locked. What haven't I done? This takes 70. So I actually haven't gotten everything. I can buy this still. So basically, if I get 70 of these present thingies still, I can do that one. So I can still do some quests. And some of these, I guess, is what it wants. So I haven't done this one. I haven't done that, and I haven't done that, but I bought all the non-moonstone thingies. So basically, we finished the path except for the non-moonstone thingies. So that's exciting. Let's go ahead and click that. And oh, the sticks are already coming back. That's the challenge of decorating such a big area. I'm gonna toss out a bunch of items out here that I'm thinking about using. Because otherwise, it's just going to be a stream of me chain picking up flowers and sticks as they respawn. So let's go ahead and start tossing out some items. And I'm going to get rid of all the trees except for the ones that are touching the edge. So I think that'll help some. And I know you guys are awesome and you've all probably already clicked like, but if you haven't clicked like yet, if you don't mind, do click like. It helps YouTube know that I don't suck and encourages YouTube not to hide my stream. So it'll show the stream to other people to get them to come hang out with us. So let's go ahead and start tossing items out in a pile. First, I'm going to go down to the newest items because I know we have Christmassy items that I will kind of want to work with. Oh goodness, I scrolled too far. I scrolled way too far. Let's do this. So let's go in here. We got a bunch of these wreath posts, so I'm going to go ahead and pull them out because I want us to make good use of these. Have you guys noticed you can turn these on and off by clicking them? Yeah, just kind of toss them here in like a little section. I think we'll kind of grab maybe like 8 of them for now. I did go ahead and buy a bunch of stuff with my daily item limit from Scrooge because I wanted to have us kind of prepped with items so we could get into this and have a fun time of it. Oh, there we go. Oh, goodness. This blanket fort, I bought an extra copy of it. I know it's not like super necessarily Christmassy, but I think it's cute. It's so cute. Let's grab the sled. We might be able to make use of the winter carpet even though we're outdoors. I'm not 100% sure on that, but just in case. Let's grab the winter fountain. Let's grab the grand tree. I don't know about the carpet outdoors. We can play with that. We can definitely play with that. Have you seen how big these blocks are, guys? They're huge. There we go. Okay, I kind of feel like winter and toys and Christmas all kind of go together, and holiday stuff. Whether you do Christmas or whatever holidays you guys do. And I was thinking it'd be cute to have the picnic set and have the holiday feast cutlery on it. Let's grab this. There we go. The cocoa stand. Like, we got all kinds of stuff we can work with. Piles of presents. I think we can make a really, really grand thing out of this. Hey, Claire, how are you doing? Oh, awesome. I'm so glad to hear that you subscribed. I'm super glad to have you here. Oh, yeah. The Star Path items are so, so good, Paige. They are so good. I think they did a great job with them. So I'm going to go through here and kind of scroll up in reverse and see what we can find. And then I'm going to go look at the Toy Story stuff, and I'm going to go look at the Frozen stuff. Oh, and I think I got the music relatively balanced. If it ends up being too loud at any point, let me know. I can always change it up for you guys. And if you end up having any ideas for things that we can add in, feel free. I haven't got a huge idea of what we're doing with this area, other than I want it to be Winter Wonderland. Ooh, we could actually use a Frozen Anna statue. I hadn't thought about that. That could be good. Okay, I think instead of going in reverse now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to look through. Ooh, we have the rocky terrain. I forgot about those. We could use that for something. I've only got 10 of them to work with. So it'd have to be like a very little separate area that we use it at. Let's go into the tables and see if the picnic table's in there. Let's see. It's so fun just to like think of ideas and try to pull it together, you know? And there's so many times it ends up just being random piles of stuff until you figure out what you want. Oh, the snow castle. I almost forgot. I almost forgot. Oh my goodness. I may steal the snow people from the yard over at Anna's, and Kristoff's. I thought about the ice throne, but I'm not actually sure I want the ice throne. What do you guys think about the ice throne and chair and stuff? I'm not sure how I feel about those. We're gonna grab some barrels and wood stuff because, I mean, barrels and wood stuff are always fun for decorating areas. Oh, yeah, you watch since your friend plays it? That's cool. Do you think you'll ever want to try to play it? It's a fun game. I think it's worth giving a try. So let's filter by Toy Story. Oops, I clicked reset. There we go. One day I'll stop clicking reset. The alien booth is pretty cool. I don't know if you guys have seen it. We can kind of put that if we do a toy area. Okay, now let's filter by Frozen. I always misplace Frozen. Sometimes I'll be looking right at something on here and I just don't see it. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Frozen. Right up there. So we got a few things in here. These are always pretty cool, the Norwegian benches. I can't remember if I used the dark or the light one over on the other side, but I want to use the same one I used over near Anna's and Christoph's. I used the dark one over near there, so I need to use the dark one over here if I use it. So I'll grab one of those just in case we need it. We got all kinds of options in here. We may come back and grab some more stuff. I'm gonna grab these just in case I end up wanting them. There we go, little buckets of water and stuff. Seems like they would be buckets of ice out here. Okay, I think this is a good start for now. So we gotta kind of plan out what we would want. Let's look in our miscellaneous where sometimes the bigger items go here. Favorite character so far. Ooh, that's a hard one. I'm honestly not sure. So far, probably Wally. I would say probably Wally. Yeah, if I had to go with favorite characters, I'd say probably Wally. That is hard though. Because I mean, we still have someone else we're gonna be unlocking soon without being too spoilery, you know? Ooh, let's find the picnic table. That's the other thing I wanted to pull out of here. So let's try tables and see if picnic table is actually in the tables. There we go, the picnic table. And then let's go ahead and grab the holiday cutlery and stuff. And we can go ahead and place it on the table. And we might have to go run and cook like a gingerbread house and some stuff at some point too. But we'll go ahead and at least grab these and toss them out here. I think we'll toss like 4 on here. 3 or 4, and then the rest we can put like food items and drinks on the table. Let's just grab 4 for now. That's pretty organized, right? Oh goodness. I swear I'm good at this, guys. I swear. Okay, we got a lot of stuff pulled out here. Let's work with what we got for a bit and see what we can figure out. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of some of these trees. And then we can always add them back later. I'm gonna tuck that one in a bit more. We'll get rid of Mr. Scraggly over here. I think we'll leave these 2 next to the water because I think the water, well, maybe it needs a smaller tree there. Let's put this one here for now. I think the water having a tree next to it is good. And don't worry, we will have trees back in here in the end of things. I just think it might be a little bit where we figure out where stuff goes. When I wanted to steal the snow people. I can always make them new snow people later. Hello, Mr. Snow family. You're gonna come over here. It's just gonna be like a little snow population with the creepy one with the red eyes, the little one, the lady, and ooh, wrong one. Oh no, undo. There we go. The lady and dude snow peoples. Here we go. These ones seem like they're sane and normal. And then here's Mr. Red Eyes. He's like, hey, oh no, let's move this here. He doesn't do that. There we go, that's better. Oh goodness. Hey Owen, how are you doing? Good to see you here. Yeah, I like that he's so tiny and cute in the game. The creepy snowman. Yes, he's back there, and this family of snow people is just here, and he's just over there with his maniacal red eyes. He's like, I see you guys. I see you. Oh, so good. So good. Okay, we got quite a few things, and I want to use a good amount of these willows because I find them absolutely gorgeous, and we're going to find a new place for Goofy's stall, I think. When I teleport in, I come here, so I come to Kristoff's stall. I do think that we're going to use these lightings. Let's grab some of these for over here, because currently over in Anna's and Kristoff's, I use the normal lights, right? But I would like to have a bit of holiday cheer leading into their place too, because they kind of live up here. So they deserve a... Oh, does it not fit right there? Game, don't you even. Let's see. That's a little bit rough. Let's see what we can do here. Problematic. We'll have to go a little bit wider on it and a little bit further out. Clickety-doo. Lickety-doo. Oh no. So it's making us go a little bit wide there. Let's see if we can't go in one. Because we can't go back one on both sides. Let's see if we can go in one here. There we go. That's better. We have to be out a step because that rock blocks right there. That's kind of mean. But let's hop out of here for a second. Let's go turn the little candle lights on. Because I think I like a Christmas toy area. And then I would like a snowy fantasy area. And I think it'd be cool to have a little snow garden area. So that would be cool. We can turn the fire on. There we go. I did kind of change the time and day in game for now to kind of help us work with these areas. So like, let's say if we're walking in, right? We see that goes over to Anna and Kristoff's. If we go right, let's say we're coming through here. I think it'd be cool to maybe have the garden area over here. And then maybe the wintry, snowy area over this way. And then as it goes on this way, maybe the toy area. But the wintry, snowy area, we have to fit this igloo. So, let's figure out where the igloo is going to fit, because that may limit us as to where the snow area is versus the toy area. So if we're coming in this way, thinking, let's add a little bit of this snow brick path. I may have to craft it. Let's try going in there real quick and see what I have, because I don't know if I actually have snow brick path. I have very little of it. And I have very little snowballs. So I do want that coming this way because it's cool to have the path actually here. I think basing where our path is going is going to help some. So we got a little bit more path. Oops, that's my camera. Let's change out of camera. So let's go grab at least some more of this path. And if we come to here with a path, maybe we can take some of this stone path and go this way over to the garden area, and we'll make this the garden. So let's work on that first. And then we'll figure out the situation with the igloo and the toy area. Because maybe like we could go from the garden to here to like an igloo and snow area, and then the toy area could be in the back. But let's go craft snow path and see how much of the rocky snow path we can make. Because I think that will help. These little dudes need to stop respawning. Oh goodness. Gingerbread cookies. Yes, I would love to make some gingerbread cookies and a gingerbread house. So let's go craft those while we make the snow path, and let's put up some of this stuff. Because that's a lot of stuff that's already piling up in my inventory. I wish we could do a pause on item respawns. For when you're decorating, it kind of gets a bit much, right? And we may grab Buzz Lightyear to hang out with us, because I've almost got him to level 10. And if he manages to get some experience while we're decorating, at the end of decorating, we can maybe go do his level 10 quest. So we're going to go ahead and go make the gingerbread cookies in the gingerbread house, and we're going to go make some snow pathing. I think that'll be good. So let's go teleport to the meadow. To my crafting station. Thank you guys for hanging out, by the way. I'm super glad to have you here. Are any of y'all playing some Dreamlight Valley with me? Maybe decorating a little, doing your quest? Here we go. We're gonna go ahead and go into pathing and see how much we can make. We can make 84. So we're gonna have to be sparing with this stuff. Let's go cook our gingerbread stuff and our cookies. Here we go. So I still have Minnie's quest to do. Minnie's house right now, I have her kind of set with Mickey, but I do want to do a bit more for them eventually. And Wally's, I plan to move him probably to the Sunlit Plateau and decorate for him at some point as well. So that'll be fun. Let's go in here and make a gingerbread house. We're gonna go ahead and cook that real quick. And we're probably gonna make 2 glasses of hot cocoa to put on the table. Let's find the hot cocoa. Did I misplace it? Ooh, gingerbread cookies. And then I think 2 glasses of hot cocoa will be good because it's cold outside. What better than to warm up with than a nice hot drink? There we go. These will be super cute in the picnic area. I think we'll put the picnic area maybe near the garden area. So let's go ahead and autofill and cook one more. The festive fish. Oh yeah, the green and red bubbles. I haven't found them yet either. I legit wanted to make a little YouTube video on the green and red bubbles, and I can't find them to make a YouTube video on it, so that's a thing. Good luck to you finding the festive fish. I most certainly hope you find them. Well, in game, my character's favorite food is... Oh, I forgot to put this stuff up. My character's favorite food is berry salads. But my favorite in-game food is the gingerbread houses because they're super cute. I think they did a good job on them. We'll go ahead and put those away real quick while we're here. And we'll put away this. Put away a little bit of these. There we go. Nothing feels better than getting stuff that's in your way out of your inventory. There we go. Toss away some fabric. And then let's put away the berries. The rest can stay because we're going to be continuously stuck picking up sticks while we're doing this. That's why I should name the stream Picking Up Sticks and Decorating the Frosted Heights. Because these sticks constantly respawn. Oh, in real life? So... I don't know if I have a favorite holiday food. Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite holiday food. Those like ambrosia salad thingies are pretty good, but I don't normally like sweets, so it's kind of a weird thing for me to like. You know, I wonder if that carousel would look good in the snowy area, considering we're doing like a toy area up there. Or if maybe I'm just like imagining that too much in my head. But I kind of think that might be cute up there, but then again, it looks like these green thingies that go around the base look like they go in a green area, a lush area. So I don't know how well that would work. But I was just kind of imagining the lights lit up against the snow as the carousel goes around. Let's play with this idea in theory. I don't know that we're going to do this at all, because you see that green, it kind of goes with it. Let's zoom out and just see theoretically what it looks like over here. I'm just tossing this idea around and I probably won't even do it. That's a lot of tropical greenery and it's huge and it takes up a lot of the space. But let's just kind of zoom in and imagine it. Could we deal with that greenness at the bottom? Oh, Sally, get out from my desk. My cat's trying to climb under my monitor. Let's, kind of like a Christmas toy fair area, you know? I don't know if I want Woody all the way up here and Buzz all the way down there, though. Just imagining real quick. Because the only place we'd have to put him would be right here next to the glowy orb pillar. I think maybe I like him better back down there because the base of it has the green plants in it. If the base didn't have the green plants, I think it'd be fine. We're just going to escape out and not do that, I think. But I think it was a cute idea to kind of play with. Buzz's little ship could definitely go up there because it kind of fits the toy theme and maybe like he landed over in the toy area. So let's maybe actually move Buzz's little ship because his ship doesn't have to be right next to his house. And I think it'd be super cute in the winter Toyland area, you know? Sorry, this is not going to be pleasant to look at moving across the screen like this. I'm just a really, really bad jerk at moving stuff. There we go. I like that. Yeah, I think if there were Christmas lights, it would for sure help a lot. So we cooked the food. We made the paths. Let's go on back over to the Frosted Heights. Oh, goodness. So much fun. Oh, goodness. I just realized my counter for my little sub goal on the bottom right of the screen broke. It doesn't seem to like to update when I get subscriptions off stream, so ignore that that counter is wrong, guys. The goal is still valid. The counter is very wrong. So let's figure out how we're going to work with this, because we wanted to go ahead and pull more of these paths this way, so let's keep working from that direction. And I think that will help us kind of navigate these areas that we're going into. There we go. Pulling some more of these here. Yes. Removing... there's so many things that I should remove in this game. Captain, also, welcome to stream. Glad to have you. Oh, that seems like a good place for Buzz. Especially since he's got that camper. I kind of put him in the meadow because the camper and having him out there with Woody and Wally's truck, it kind of feels like a little retirement meadow home area, you know, for like retired Disney characters. I just kind of imagine them out camping in the meadow, you know? That's probably kind of weird to me. But that's where my mind goes. It's like a little retirement community in the meadow. Oh, I'm a weirdo. It's okay though, right? So now let's say if we went off with this pathing here over to like a garden, maybe we need to pull this further this way. Let's see how far this goes. Okay, now let's turn it this way because I do want us to have, that's kind of relatively center there. So let's imagine the pathing going off this way. And we will tweak this and make it look right eventually. Basically, we'll get there. Ooh, that's too close here, so I think we go on this side of it. That does not line up. That's a little better. Sometimes it's hard to get things lined up just right, you know? And these rotate, by the way, like other items. So if you have a few in a row and they're not looking quite right, you can always rotate them. But I don't think I want them exactly there. Let's kind of move these. And if we're going to be having the garden over here, maybe let's grab these. Right? And if we're going to plant some plants down here and kind of leave them planted for a garden, what plants would you guys vote on? Here's a little family for the snow family. And then here's a little snow creeper to hang out with the snow family. Let's move this down here. Move these a little bit further back. Let's see how far we can take this path before I run out of snowballs. Before I run out of snowballs. That's such a sad time. I miss buying snowballs from Dude's thing. His shed. His hut. Kristoff's hut. Oh yes, Deanna. Welcome aboard. And Snow Family is absolutely freaking adorable. Like, couldn't be more adorable. Let's rotate that way. I would like this to go a bit further because I feel like I want to take this out to the edge of this pond. And then I want to switch to this and kind of go from there with this pathing, right? I wish I had a bit more of this pathing because I feel like it'd be cool to go around the pond with it. But we do have more of this. Is it under miscellaneous? I always forget where this stone stuff is stored. Let's see. It's somewhere around here. No, not in here. That's gonna be fun. Let's go through here and check. I like the bike, but the flowers in the basket wouldn't have snow on them, so it doesn't fit for me that way, you know? It seems like it would struggle. Eric's creepy statue. Oh, I don't know what they were thinking on that one. It's okay, though. Now, I do have a gazebo over at their house, but we could have another gazebo over here in a clock tower if we wanted to. So that's an option. I'm trying to find more of that little stone pathing. But I don't remember where it actually places it in here. It's not in rugs. It's not in miscellaneous, I don't think. I could be lying. That harp is really cool. I got that the other day in Scrooge's. I didn't even know that was a thing. It's not in foliage. Well, darn. Where did it go to? It's definitely not in lighting. It's not art. I think my best bet is maybe it's in trimmings. Nope. Let's just go to all. And we're just going to scroll. Because otherwise, I'm never going to find it. Oh, we haven't grabbed one of the broken buckets yet. One of the broken barrels. I think those barrels add a nice touch to pretty much any area you're in. We're just gonna scroll till we find it. And we will eventually find, there it is. We're just gonna grab these other 4 ones and we're gonna place them. We can always remove them when we don't need them. Or if we don't need them, but I at least want to place them for now so we don't have to keep searching for them. Because gosh darn it, they're hard to find. Let's rotate that one. Let's rotate that one. Let's rotate that one twice. And then we'll play with those from there and see. Because I want to see where they're going to lead us, you know? Let's move this stuff kind of out of the way. And let's put those food items on the table. It's like a massive game of shuffle. Now, we're about that distance from here. So if we were to come in this way and go over here, it could kind of lead off to this area. And then basically we're leading to the garden here. And I think we could lead to a picnic area and snow area here, and then the toy area back here. So let's play with this idea. Now, if we're coming in here, we could have maybe a seating area as we come along. So that's something we could work with. Garden, picnic, snow family, igloo, toys. Let's move the toy stuff back here for now, and then move the snow stuff forward. I think this next to the picnic area is cool, because it's maybe like, hey, you're going to this the snow fair, right? The winter fair, and then you come over here, and then there's this cool little picnic area with food and stuff. Let's go ahead and move this over here. Just kind of put all the toys back this way. And we're going to put in a bunch of trees and foliage and stuff like that as well to fill this out. I made sure we have a lot of wiggle room to work with. Okay, let's grab this stuff here. And we're going to probably hop out of this image, out of the edit section for a second, because I don't want it to undo all of this on us. Because sometimes it does that. Because a lot of changes can get confusing for the game, you know? There we go, there's the snow stuff. And this will go back with the toy stuff. Let's grab this and see if maybe it look good under the picnic table. Oh yeah, that looked great actually. Let's move this. Come on game, you know you want to let me move it? No? Okay, I think the game said no. Oh goodness. Oh yeah, I think Woody would look good in sunlit too. Now, in the preview image, when we were getting his carousel, it actually showed it on the beach, which looked really cool, kind of like a beachside fair. That does not want to move. Let's try moving the other ones. Okay, let's hop out of this edit screen, because it's not letting me move those. And I want to move those. So let's go over here, and then let's go into the edit screen and see if it makes any difference. Yo, edit screen. You're going to let me move these. Not on the floor. Not on the floor. Come on, little buddy. Over? Okay, that's the floor. What? Undo. Okay, let's put it away. Let's go back in. Let's grab it again and see if it will cooperate then. Because if it won't, that's just going to become a food item or something. Because why won't you go to that one spot? It almost did it. No, game. Oh, goodness. Come on. I don't know what it is. Oh, yes, we got it. Oh my goodness, guys, we got it. Let's rotate these real quick before anything goes wrong. Oh, goodness. That was a feat and a half. Okay, we got our forks and knives facing the right way. Let's drop our food on the floor. Because we can go ahead and set these on the table. And then we can move the table fully decorated, you know? Oh god, last time I was using these, I accidentally ate them. And I was like, oh no, I gotta make them again. Okay, now we can put more stuff on here. Goodness game. Goodness game. There we go. Some lovely little cookies. A gingerbread house. And hot cocos. Let's turn the hot cocos. There we go. That's gonna be super cute for our picnic area. Oh, I gotta think of something to put on there. We gotta make something to put on there. We'll figure out something. So, I think this could be neat transitioning here, kind of having like our little cookout area here. So, let's define our garden area real quick. So, we're gonna go ahead and move some things, because I think it'd be cool to have actual berry trees and stuff over here. Now I've got some of these somewhere else, I gotta find them. But I think going along the back alternating, since these are native to the area, would be cool. And then having, you know, the actual dug area for this. And then rotating this. I think that'd be super cute. We might have to move around where that is. I think that's a bit close to there, but I want us to be able to walk behind it, you know? Let's grab this tree for now. We can always move it going forward. But I like the idea of having this feel kind of like it's built into the foliage and stuff. Oh, there's the other one of these. Now I just gotta find another one of these little guys. So if our garden's gonna be here, right? Kind of in here. Or maybe we could even just do having 3 of these back here instead of 2 and 2. We could do the little garden area in here. I think maybe it'll look better as a 4 wide. Then we can have our picnic area over, let's see, a little bit centered to the pond, right? Let's go into, grab our lighting. Oops, because I think having the lighting placed is helpful too. Because, number 1, these lights have to be placed a little bit wider than you'd think. And number 2, it's nice to see how they look together, right? Is that how much space the other ones have? The other ones are 1 brick closer. So I think we can get this one brick closer. Can that go 1 brick closer? No. That's as close as they can go together. So we have leading that way, right? And then we have... Ooh, when we're coming this way, that looks kind of weird to have it right there. Let's think about that. I know they would look good kind of over here, leading back. But that does kind of lead us right into the glowy orb, which is kind of unfortunate. Now, instead of going like that, we could have it going like this over here. Because when you're walking in, you still come up on those lights and you see them. This is a little bit unfortunate trying to place these. Let's move this one. Let's try moving this one in to meet it up. There we go. Because now when you when you come in, it lines up from this side, right? And when you come in, it lines up from this side here. We can maybe do something smaller here for lighting. Now, I do think Goofy's shed is not a good placement where it currently is if we're doing this. So that's something we got to consider, is what are we going to do with Goofy's shed? Because he has to stay in this biome. We could put him over here for the sake of convenience and maybe try to decorate that area up and spruce it up a bit to where it doesn't look ridiculous that we have him there. So that's an option. Let's try that and see if we like it. Because there's not much else we can do with this corner. I used to have the Snow family here, but I kind of moved them. Let's give this tree on this side, but tuck it in a bit. Because I like that being crowded to this, maybe up like that. And I can still get behind the shed. And for now, we're just going to toss those 6 because I don't want to have to keep picking them up while we're decorating. So that works, and we can still get behind there. So let's hop out and save our changes. Let's walk in and see how we feel about it. Hello, little blue fox. How are you doing today? Okay. Here we go. So we're walking like this. That looks good. I feel like we most assuredly need something here. But we walk over here. This feels good as well. And then we'll have our little garden area. And then as we come over here, we'll have the picnic area. And then you can come get like a hot cocoa. I should probably put another hot cocoa on there. Oh, thank you, Deanna. I appreciate it. And then, ooh, the cat's on the back of my chair. So as we're coming along here, if we don't go that way, we can go this way. And then when we get up here, we'll probably have some trees and stuff here making this to where it's obscuring the back, right? And then as we go over this way, we'll run into the snow family on this side and like their igloo and stuff. And we go over here, it'll be toys. This sounds good. Okay, let's move some more of the stuff around. We gotta dig that hole up because it's gonna get in the way. If it gives it snowballs, that's always good because I need them. Okay. There we go. And I think with us being near the water here, it's kind of good too. Let's grab some of this stuff because it's going to be for the garden area. Because, I mean, obviously these tools are for a garden, right? Hey, Sally, baby, stop it. Sorry, I'm getting butted in the head by my cat. Like, literally, her actual butt. She keeps hitting me in the head. She's in the back of my chair. She's super cute, but she's a klutz. Oh, that one can't go back any further. It can go further there. That won't line up if we do, though. Okay, let's play with this. So we have to be that distance forward. Sally, get down, honey. There we go. That's not lined up. Sorry. Cat's getting me. So for our little garden area, we can maybe do that. Let's grab a barrel. Let's grab a sideways barrel. Let's grab a broken barrel here. Let's grab a bucket of water. Let's grab our logs. Ooh, campfire. That's the thing. That's what we need right here. Campfire. You guys are wonderful. I'm just gonna pretend that you all suggested that to me and that was your idea. So I'm liking this. Let me see how much I can dig in here because I've never actually dug on this section. I want to make sure it's not a problem. Let's move this over here with the Christmassy stuff. And let's go ahead and put actually these here. I actually really kind of like that. If it'll go. Nope, you go, barrel. Barrel, do as I say. There we go. That doesn't work. Come on, barrel. You know you wanna. Okay, for now, that's where that's going. It is not cooperating. That barrel's probably gonna move, but let's go get a campfire real quick. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna play with digging these holes, and we could put a little fencing around the garden too. That's always a thing we could do. And I like the idea of letting your crops grow and actually be crops. What crops do you think would look best in a winter area? Because I'm open to what crops we put here. And I think I am liking the 3 wide, the tall, short, tall setup here. Because it doesn't have to be perfectly square. And I kind of like the idea of having the fencing with it. So we'll probably pull these trees forward one. And we could do a variety of crops. But I'm trying to think what's going to actually look good. We could do something native from Goofy's booth. And we don't even necessarily have to have a fence, because if you think about it, most gardens don't necessarily have a fence going up to them. Ooh, that's not the same. It's not the same width. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this doesn't fit evenly to it on the pathing. Let's try adding and then shifting. Because we might have to shift the edge of the garden to make it line up with the path. Because I don't want to shift the entire path to make the garden work. So if we shift these all, It does, this is center now, because it needs 3 to be center, 2 on each side. But that's going to be problematic over there. So let's play with these trees. Oh, cotton would look snowy, yeah. This is, oh, cauliflower would look great. Eggplants in the frosted area? I like the idea of the purple. That's pretty darn smart. Moving these over one. If I put a little space between each one, that could be a thing. So like so, a little bit of a space, or do you guys think together and have a little bit on the edge? So like this, or like this? Which do you guys think looks better between those two? Because we can have a little bit of the space or we cannot have the space. I have no idea which looks better. If we have a little bit of space, I can maybe fit some trees back there. Let's see if the trees fit back there. Spaced? Okay. Let's find us a tree to steal real quick. Because we can always put other trees back. I want to see if they fit. Okay, there's a little tree. That's working. And we're going to be putting some of these out. I think one of those would look gorgeous right here. I think maybe this needs to go further this way. And if I get a second one of those would be great, but I think I'm out of items for Scrooge today, so I don't think we're getting a second one of those today. I just think we're stuck without a second one. Come on, game. Let me? No. Let's put that there for a second. Let's try just scooching. Scooching a little bit. I hear my cat doing horrible things in the background. Ooh, game is being tough. I gotta fix that. Okay, we're more centered. Coming up on there. Those trees are absolutely identical. Let's go into the foliage. Oh, trees. I need different base snowy firs. Let's grab some with, see if there's one that has a smaller base. They're all the wider base. Well, that's just slightly problematic. Do any of you have a less wide base? Nope. Ooh, but that one's really pretty. Let's try placing that there, but moving this barrel, right? We can always find another place for that barrel. That one's just big and lush. Like, look how big that tree is. Okay. Let's find another one that looks really good. We can zoom out and kind of see. We ended up with quite a few identical ones. That one is the biggest one of them all. Let's get rid of these smaller ones. And I think when we're going for the edge, having the massive tree is maybe a cool look. Okay, so is he gonna fit there? Yes, but I think he needs to swap places with this little buddy. And that way we can have the small tree mixed in. And it doesn't have to exactly be even. Let's grab one of these barely doos. Okay, I feel like we're making progress over in that corner. And we're gonna add more trees and fill her in because I made sure we had a lot of wiggle room. I wish I could fit there. I need half squares. That's okay, it doesn't have to be exactly where I want it. We'll stick him over there for now. Oops, I want you there still, but you can tuck back more in the corner. Okay, that's working. Ooh, I hear my cat still doing awful things in the background. It's okay. That's a problem for future me. Okay. I would definitely like something tall here instead of this barrel, because I feel like we have a big gap. It's like tree gap. So let's fix that real quick before we go digging more holes. There we go. And let's see what's already out that we can steal, because I can already, you know, kind of see it. A small tree maybe that I can steal from somewhere else. I don't see one that's perfect for stealing. Let's just grab one real quick from the landscaping. Oh, goodness. This is so much fun, guys. I'm so excited to see what this looks like in the end. That one, we can rotate. There we go. Now we don't have a massive gap there. And we're going to end up having a lot of filler. Let me grab one of the frozen willows. Let's rotate it. Because I do know I want a frozen willow as we're coming in this area. And that is kind of a rather big tree, so we got to work around it. I want to make sure we don't end up facing the same way with it as the other one. Because these are identical when you pull them, so you want to make sure you rotate them carefully. Let's look at these next to each other. This is identical way, so if we rotate this way, it looks kind of cool, and like it's leaning in. Let's place that there for now, and then let's grab another one, because these are kind of big and hard to work around, so I want to place them early when we're working, right? 1, 2, 3. That should be a separate rotation than the other one. Let's see how that looks. That is not facing the same way as this one, I don't think. It might be. It's hard to tell. No, it's rotated one off. Okay, that's making progress. Now when we come in this way, if we have one there and we go here, I think that when we go into this snow area, that if we fit another one, and we're definitely gonna move these trees. This is not final. I think that it would be good. Let's go ahead and put the snow family over here next to the evil orb. Here we go, and this snow family kind of in here. Because we gotta fit their igloo. And that's gonna be hard, because it's big. So let's move this little barrel, because it's hitting in the back of the igloo. And we kind of want that igloo to center down the path, right? So if the igloo's there, the picnic area is here, the snow family can be over here next to the igloo. Here's Mr. Evil Snow Dude. You can be back in here in the corner creeping. And here's the little snow kid. And the snow lady. Trying to figure out where they fit. I feel like the initial shuffling of all the items is kind of a bit wild. And then all of a sudden it starts coming together and it starts feeling right. And you're like, wow, I don't know how any of this came together. Okay, so if they were in the yard, the snow family would kind of be watching over the kid playing and making a little snow castle, right? Castle? I'm not trying to click you. Do you guys have trouble clicking the right items? Because I most assuredly have trouble clicking the right items a lot of the time. So that could definitely be cute there. And then in here, I think this needs to go under one of the willows. Yeah? Because I think this fits under a willow. We can kind of put Anna in there. That is not lined up though. And we have maybe some trees in here and a big willow there. So let's grab another willow for back there. And then we're gonna hop out and save, because if we don't, everything's gonna shuffle on us. And we will have big regrets. 3 rotations, 4. That's an original placement. I think that may actually work because of how we've done the other ones. Let's try that there. And let's grab ourselves some snowy firs. A small one could work since we're right at the willow, because I feel like we don't want a big one in front of the willow. So there. And then if we get a big one, I think we place it in front of the willow. That one's identical. Oh. Sometimes when you're trying to pull the right tree and you just get a random one that doesn't work. Right in the feels. I keep getting the small ones. Let's just kind of place it for now, and I can remove them if I don't need them. I'm wanting to make sure we have some sort of separation between Mr. Snow family and this ice area in the woods, because I want us to feel like we wander into the ice area in the woods. And if anyone's new aboard for the stream, I'm super glad to have you guys here. If you don't mind to click like, it's super amazing and helpful, and it lets YouTube know I don't completely suck. And it shows the stream to more people, so they show up and hang out with us. So super appreciated if you guys don't mind to. It definitely helps, especially when I'm a small channel. So let's kind of stick this big tree back in here. Let's move the toys up. This toy area is kind of all back in this corner, you know, like Christmas Central. So let's hop out and see kind of where we're at right now. One thing I wish we had is one more of these, but we're not going to have it for today, so we're going to have to pretend we have it. So basically what we've ended up with so far is when we walk in from this side, you're going to see the willows there. I feel like I want one on this side, but I also don't want to make Goofy's shed feel like I can't get to it very easily. I could push it back a couple segments and then we could probably have a willow in front of it. But I feel like for the sake of it feeling full and proper, it wants one there. And then when we come through here, we're going to come up into the garden, right? So let's dig our garden holes. And whatever we leave planted here is just going to stay planted. It's not going to be a functional garden. It's going to be a cosmetic garden. Do keep in mind if you're doing this yourself, each hole you have for your garden counts as an item towards your total item cap of the 3,000. But it doesn't increase the individual items because basically you only technically have one hole count towards the individual items. So any of these I'm digging increases my count towards the 3,000. Oh, hey, Fairy, how are you doing? Let's see. Okay, we're making progress there, so that's going to be our garden. And then from the garden, we're going to have this cute little picnic area. We're going to go pick up, what's the word for it? A bonfire. The campfire thingy that we can make now. We're going to go pick up one of those. And then we're going to go over into this little snow area. The frozen area, right? And we're going to have this little ice house for the Ice family. And the Ice family and Ice Kid are here. And then I kind of want to section off Elsa and Anna's like frozen area a bit more to where it feels hidden in the woods. So I want to try to maybe section this off with some bushes or trees or something. And then from over here, we're going to have a Christmassy area. And I think I'm liking that. I think we're doubled up on the lights here because I don't think we're going to need both sets going into the Christmas area, or we could keep them because right now we don't have the pathing, right? I could try a different pathing maybe, but we're out of snowballs. So unless we get lucky with a lot of snowballs. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you're liking it. Let's grab another one of these frozen willows. And let's move Goofy's stand back a little bit. Because I feel like his stand needs to move back just a smidgen if we're going to make this area work properly. Which means I got to move these storage sheds I have behind here back a little bit. I still want to be able to access them. So if we move like that, we can still get behind it and have space to access these. We can even probably move one more and still have space. So that should be fine. The more we can tuck it in, the better. Because I don't want that willow to make us feel crowded when we walk in, right? So let's grab a willow. And we are going to add things like rocks and shrubbery and things like that as well. So we got a long way to go. So if you don't have snacks and stuff with you, I recommend maybe grabbing some. I like that one that way here. So let's look and make sure we aren't identical on the placement. Oh good, we're not. Those are turned different ways. So when we come in here, that definitely blocks off Goofy's a bit, but you can still see he's right there, so easy access. And I think what we'll maybe do is maybe we'll grab maybe a little bit of each crop, but leaning on more of the eggplants because they're purple and pretty cool looking. So let's go ahead and grab Not 99. Oh, lordy loo. I'm not sure how many spaces my little thing over there has. So let's grab 10 of these. Let's grab 5 or 6 of these. Let's grab 5 or 6 of these. And we'll go ahead and go plant them real quick in our garden. Oh, it wanted me. Apparently I don't buy these crops ever. We're over here getting achievements. Oh goodness. Mio mio. Okay, this is 6 by 6. This is 36. I didn't buy enough crops. I most assuredly did not buy enough crops. And I need multiple 6, so let's buy 8 more eggplants. Let's just buy like 8 plus 6, 14 more eggplants. And let's buy like, I don't know, 8 more of each of these. Because I'm kind of confused. I lost track of what I bought. We can sell anything we don't use. Hey, another achievement. Go us. We are winners. We are definitely... Ooh, this is going to be so good, guys. It's really growing on me. I'm starting to like it. Okay. This is definitely making me happy. Okay, let's go through here. We're going to have eggplants on the edges. Because the purple sounds really cool. And then, maybe realistically for a garden we have like 3 rows of eggplants and then the other ones, or maybe we just do all the eggplants, or maybe we can alternate rows, so every other row is eggplants. Oh, one sec, trying not to sneeze, muting the mic for a second. Okay, I failed. I'm back. I'm back, guys. I hate sneezing. Sneezing is like the worst. I don't know if anyone else feels like sneezing is the worst, but I feel like it's absolutely the worst. Here we go. I can't see, game. Please, let me see. There we go. I'm so excited. When we're done with this, we're gonna have the entire Frosted Heights decorated, and we're still gonna have lots of items to work with left. So, the other ones we have in our inventory right now are cucumbers and asparagus. I like asparagus better than cucumbers, so I think 2 rows of asparagus, 1 row of cucumbers. I don't know which one grows bigger, though, so I guess we'll find out if we think they're ugly in the order we put them in. So we're gonna put rows of asparagus here on the outside edge, and then we'll put a row of cucumbers in the middle. And this will just be our little cosmetic garden. Here we go. This is gonna be so nice out here. It'll be so nice. What flower colors? Ooh, they're just gonna respawn the flowers anyway, so I think we're probably best off just rearranging the flowers it respawns for us. Because like literally that flower spawned right there and it looks pretty darn good. It just popped up and it's like, hey, I'm naturally helping you decorate. I'm like, well, darn, that's awesome. I appreciate the help, game. Game's like, I see what you're going for here. I'm just gonna give you flowers and they're gonna pop up in the middle of your decorations. Well, there we go. Oh, it's coming together, guys. I'm so happy. Okay. Let's take a peek at this. That's what we're looking like in the little garden area. I don't think we're going to need a fence because I think we can naturally just decorate around this and lead into it. We do need to rotate that gingerbread house. Oh no, I just saw that. It's not facing the right direction. Oh, that's so cute. Now it is. So we need to get something else to put on this. So I'm thinking another mug of hot cocoa and just make a whole lot of hot cocos on the stand. And we need to go get the campfire because we need a campfire. So let's go grab those 2 things real quick and then we'll come right on back and keep working on this. But ooh, I have an idea. So let's go into landscaping real quick. I want the underbrush. I want the flowery bushes. I know I want one right there. And I know I want one directly across from it. I'm not 100% sure if those are lined up yet. But let's go ahead and grab a couple of those. That's not lined up. I'll have to fix that. And let's also put one here. We're definitely gonna have to fix the alignment issue. Maybe they are lined up and I'm just crazy. Probably. So I always like to rotate one of them. That's better. That's really cute. Yes. Okay, I'm liking that. And then we come over here. Let's see if we need to sell anything. Yeah, that feels really accessible still. I'm happy with that. We don't need these anymore. Thanks, Goofy. You can have them back. I don't care that you're taking a profit off of me. It's fine. We did get 7 more snowballs, so if we need a little bit more of that pathing, we can. So let's check out something over here. So basically, if we went a bit further with this, we might be able to steal one of these back. And then take this over here where we need it to finish getting to Mr. Snowman's house. So if we could get ourselves a few more snowballs real quick, I think we could steal that back. So before we go over and make our pit, let's just try to get some snowballs real quick with digging. Because I desperately need some more snowballs for making snowpath. We got one. I think, what do we need? 9 to make a little 3x3 area? 6, yeah, because we could get a little bit more. We don't need much. I think we almost have enough. Now, since this area is awkward, I can't exactly just place a thing on it to recover it. Let's eat some berry salads. There we go. So I'm gonna have to actually re-dig these holes instead of placing something on top of it, because I don't necessarily think that's gonna work here. Let's see. We have 14 snowballs. We can make enough path now. Yeah, let's just re-dig these. It's gonna be easier than placing something on it right now. So I think we'll make some snow path. We'll steal that square segment from the garden and we'll move it over in front of the snow house so we don't have that emptiness right in front as we walk into the snow house. I think that'll be good. Look at Woody's over there at the pond just staring in at the bubbles. That's too cute. There we go. Let's go get our bonfire and we'll go from there. I think I'm really feeling where this is going. I'm pretty darn happy. This is gonna have to go forward. It's gonna need a tree behind it. I'm gonna move that real quick and then we're gonna go get our bonfire. Maybe like so. We'll play with that when we come back. I just want trees to be able to fit behind it. Okay. Now, let's teleport to the meadow. There we go. I should put this teleport maybe closer to my house, but it's pretty darn close anyways. I just have to walk this little distance. I could put the teleport here, and then literally when I teleport in, it'll take me right here. So that could be a little bit more convenient. I just don't know if it'll look good there. And I tend to go with what looks good over convenience sometimes in this game. Okay, we need all of you, just in case. Perfect. And I was needing to cook a hot cocoa, and I need to make one of... Ooh, where's the campfire thingy? It told me I can make it the other day. I just gotta find it. I'm assuming it's in this one. A well could be gorgeous out there. Guys, don't let me forget to put the well. If I don't already have one and in Kristoff's. If I do, never mind. Ooh, birdhouse. Okay. If you can't tell, I'm easily distracted. Okay, we are scrolling. Where's the cookout thingy? I want to make it. Do I not have the things to make it? Is it a different area? When you guys make the little cookout bonfire, where is it in here? Because I saw it in here the other day. Did I scroll past it? Because I thought it counted as furniture, right? The campfire. I don't see it. Functional items? Oh, it's in the bottom of functional items. Lordy-loo. One lovely campfire. Perfect. I am so excited. Ooh, blue retro radio. Blue can't go outside, actually. Brown and black can, I think. I think it'd be cute to have a radio over there. Let's try for a brown retro radio and see if that can go outside. Because I know one of them for sure cannot. Oh, like the Mickey archway? I've got a few of those. I could try one of the Mickey archways for the entrance. The wrought iron arch. Yeah, I'll try that. I think I already have one crafted, so we don't even have to craft it. So let's try that archway on the entry for the Frosted Heights. That's a good idea. Thank you, Claire. Okay, so since we're right here, let's go ahead and try that archway entry and see how it looks and if it fits, because we want to make sure it's wide enough. It may not be wide enough. So basically, it's going to be if it's wide enough or not that we're looking at. Is that in decor? I think it has to be in decor, right? That seems like a decor item. Game. Where did you put this? No, it's not in decor. All the other arches are in there. Okay, let's go through here and let's just scroll through all items. Maybe I filtered by like Mickey Mouse or something. But let's see if it's in here. Because I would like it if we could adjust the width of it, but I don't... Ooh, let's grab this while we're in here. Ooh, where'd it go? I scrolled past it like 3 times, I think. Let's just set the campfire down real quick. And then let's keep scrolling. Because it's easier to grab things when you see them. So it's not wide enough. That is our only problem with the Mickey Arch. Like, we can maybe fit it in there, but it gets hidden in the willow. And it's not wide enough for this entrance. So basically, it would need to be significantly wider. I like the idea of it in general, but unfortunately, we're kind of stuck. We'll figure out something else at the entrance, though. Let's grab this, because these are always... Well, there's not gonna have snow in it. Like, those are always good, except when you can't put snow in it. We'll grab one of those real quick. And I know we crafted the birdhouse while we were over there. So let's see if I can find where I put the birdhouse. This game organizes like me. In a very chaotic way where I can't find anything later. The soft lamp might be able to be cute over there. Oh, I guess it must be further up because it's not down here. It needs a search bar, because if we could just type in, most of us can remember the names of a lot of these items, or we can at least get close enough to guess. A search bar would be a massive improvement. So Disney Dreamlight Valley devs, if you ever stumble into my stream, we are requesting a search feature. Just a smart search where I could type lamp, or I could type arch, you know, stuff like that. Or if I had words from the name of it. It would be forever appreciated. Let's see. Scrolling still. Because if I could type bird, that would be fantastic. Because I'm just trying to find a little birdhouse. Let's see. I'm still scrolling. Birdhouse. There we go. Perfect. So let's grab the little birdhouse and kind of put it like right here for now. Let's grab the bonfire, the campfire, and put it over here at the cookout. There we go. Is that kind of relatively close? I think this needs to come this way a little bit for this to make more sense. If that comes this way, this can come this way one, right? But that's a little bit far back. Actually, I kind of maybe like this whole thing back a little bit further. So it's kind of tucked away. And as you're going around this, that fits. I like that, like that. That's good. Okay, and then we grabbed something else. We grabbed a box. There we go. So as we come in, we got this nice little seating area that we haven't figured out what we're doing with yet. We come into here, we got our garden going. We didn't make the hot cocoa. All that. So Kristoff's sled's actually parked over at his house. I've got duplicates of his sled, but I thought it'd be kind of weird. So over here is Kristoff's parking garage over at his house. So I have his sled over here. Otherwise, I would totally put it over there, but I kind of made him a parking garage next to his snooty rich folks home with all the brick and iron. Basically, I gave Kristoff a snooty rich folks home with a gazebo and a nice little party area next to it and a fountain. The Snow family used to be here, but I stole the Snow family and moved it over here. But yeah, no, that's Kristoff's and Anna's. He'll still be very close to this area. Now, the other thing we wanted to do is we wanted to steal this path from here. So let's go ahead and steal that and put down new pathing over there. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna grab this, because I need it in front of the snow house. We need to rotate it though. And then over here, we made enough snow pathing that we can move this up to here. So this should be good. And then it still has a little bit of that nice stone pathing right as we're going into it, so I think that's nice to kind of have that transition and texture. Oh yeah, I hope they put Sven in too. That'll be good. Okay, so I think coming in as we go that I like Goofy's area, I like the seating area, I like the garden, and I like the picnic area. I think what we need for those to complete them out is just things like bushes, flowers, trees, and stuff, so we can add that later. And then I think we want to get the structural base down for these sections. Now over here, I like the snow people area because it's like you come up here on their house, right? And then they're off playing in the yard. I do need to figure out a separation between this. And we need to figure out if we really want this area. Like, is this working for us? Because we could put the snow people here and we could just have more woods and foresty stuff and then the toy area. We don't have to use literally all of the icy things in the world. I just thought it was kind of cool. But I think I like the Snow family better, and I think I might like a forested area here leading into the toys a little bit better. But let's play with this and see if we're going to keep the ice furniture. Because I think if we do, we need to figure out a way to finagle this a little bit further back in, with it not feeling crowded to the edge of the world. And that maybe if we do this, we kind of go up against it. So we can kind of hide them away a bit more, because I like it. I do. I just want it to feel like it's supposed to be. And that we just didn't stumble into them in the woods. That's a little bit better. It gives us more room for foresty stuff here. Let's play with tossing in some trees. So for now, just straight up trees. Ooh, maybe actually, I have an idea. Not that one. Maybe in the rocks section. That could be some separation. But we need to move Mr. Snow Dude, because I don't have much wiggle room. That could definitely be some separation. I would want some trees behind it. Let's play with this. That's a thing. And I kind of like the idea of it. I don't necessarily want the small trees right now, so I'm going to set them off to the side, and then I don't necessarily want the super tall one either. I kind of want the big, thick, bottom tall tree. That thick booty snow tree. No, you're not it. You're the tiny tree. Where are you at? That's a little bit closer. That's like the medium height tree. That one's thick at the bottom, right? So that's interesting. The small one could go over here next to the Snow family. There's another thick tree. We can fit it in there. And now maybe we can fit the tall, narrow tree in here. Frozen dead bush. Well, that's kind of cute. Stick it back there on the edge. We'll play with those. And maybe another snowy fir kind of tucked in, the small one. Can you fit? Because I don't want to completely block off this snowy area, so that big one maybe doesn't go here. Let's say that big one goes there. Let's kind of look as if we're walking through here. Maybe this tucks in a bit more. We still keep this scrappy barrel back here. Let's look in at our snow bushes. So, underbush and frosted dwarf birch. There we go. I like that. Oh, hey, RV Buggin'. Welcome aboard. Thank you for subscribing. We're so glad to have you here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Are you playing any Disney Dreamlight Valley? It's great to have you. Let's see. We can play with this. I don't think I like that one there. Sometimes it's hard to figure out exactly where you like an item. Nope. I definitely feel like we're making progress. Oh, I kind of like that, but I want to rotate it. Yeah, I like that there. Okay. So let's walk around and see how this feels. Because sometimes when you're in an above view, it can be a bit distorted from what you're seeing on the ground, right? So we're gonna walk in. We come in here, Kristoff's area, seating area, the beautiful trees. Let's turn on our lights on these. I wish by default these would be on instead of off, because that is interesting that they're off. Like, hey, my candle lights are off. I put them up and I didn't light them for some reason. There we go. We light them all. And one thing I'm going to do in a second, I'm going to adjust the game time forward because I actually want to see this at nighttime. Because decorating the Frosted Heights is actually a little bit easier in the nighttime. And by adjusting my game time forward, I mean I'm going to fix it to where it's actual game time. Because I want to see things lit up and see where we need more light. Because these may not be sufficient on their own. We may need to make some lights. So let's go ahead and adjust the game time and then see what we're kind of looking at. Because right now, I'm very happy with the garden area. I still need to fill in some foliage and stuff. We're going to probably need to fill in a big tree here or something. Because we need something right here. Because this path ends, right? And we don't have a way to extend it at the moment. But we need something big to kind of fill this area. And we're already tossing one of these rocks back here to kind of separate the snow family from the Anna and Elsa frozen area. This tree feels like it's blocking us. Let's move this tree. So if we move the tree, we can kind of fill in around, where do we want this? Oh my goodness. I lost the tree. I think I have forever misplaced that tree and it went into the nether. That's okay though, it works. There we go. Tall tree, kind of to the back. We'll move the flower. So that way we can still walk through here and you can see the Anna Elsa frozen area, but it doesn't feel like you're trapped. Let's try shifting this tree back in here to fill that out. Because I want it to feel kind of still mystical and in the woods. And we can have that arching to the light line. I think our obvious answer for this area where we need to block is a frozen willow. So let's look into the frozen willows real quick and see if that's going to work where I want to put it. Because I'm not afraid to go over the top with frozen willows. I just want to make sure we aren't facing the same way. That's facing opposite way. Because I still want it to feel like we can come through here, but I want it to feel like we're guided along away from here. I don't want them to intersect though. So let's see where our pond pathing goes. So maybe like so because of the pond pathing. And we just use one of those big rocks over here. So I don't think doubling up here would be great. Let's see if there's another relatively big snowy rock. Maybe in the rock section. There's this one. Okay, actually. But this way. That is actually a thing that I like. I didn't think I'd like that. I want to be careful with using too many of these because these little ones count as an individual item, but I think that smooths that area nicely. And then let's go into the brush. Elsa's one of your favorite characters? Oh, that's awesome. It would be so cool to have Sven in here because then we could put Sven over there in the Anna and Elsa area. Let's see. I wasn't sure if we could make that area work, but I think now that I'm playing with items, I do think we can make it work. I do want to rotate this twice, I think. Yeah, that's good. I think that might be a bit too close to the edge there, so let's play with it. These have a semi-gap, so we want to keep the semi-gap. So I gotta move that just a little tiny bit. Just a smidgen. A smidgen to the left. I'm having so much fun with this area, guys. It's harder to place this one with that pathing simply because of how the pathing is. This pathing is naturally a little bit thinner than this. So when you come over the same distance, it looks a bit further away. But I know it's right, it just looks funny. So that might be a little bit hard. We can maybe go on this side with it and use a different size bush on that side. Let's look at a different size bush option. Frosted dwarf heights. I think that works a bit better because of how this hits in the corner. So let's play with that. So now when we come in, we have our garden area over there, right? We have this. And that takes us over to the snow people area and the picnic area. I'm definitely liking the picnic area. Yeah, I wish he would be, but I think they're probably going to save him for next year. And then we come over here, you see a snow families in here, and when you go over this way, you're like, oh, there's something here. And then you can see the Anna area, which I think is cool because you're right next to the Eerie Orb. So now let's work on placing the Christmas items. I do think that having this rock here helps naturally guide the area, so I do like having that added. So now we gotta figure out our toy Christmas area. The only downside to that is we're next to the orb that makes the noise and we can't move it yet, the pillar. So we gotta deal with the noise when we're over here. So my sincerest apologies. There we go. And if anyone's new to the stream and hanging out, you haven't clicked like. If you do click like, it really helps the stream, especially since I'm a newer small channel. It lets YouTube know that I'm relatively safe to recommend to people and that they can come hang out and watch the stream. So basically, if you click like, YouTube's less likely to hide me, you know? And we don't want YouTube hiding me, because that's just not good for the stream. Here we go. So when we're coming through here, I really like the idea of the tree being relatively centered. Like if I could move this, I would love to put the tree there. So this orb pillar is our most challenging thing to decorate around here. It's absolutely a pain in the booty, but I think if we go far enough back, we kind of make it like a focal, because you're still gonna walk through, right? And you're gonna see that orb, but then you're gonna see the Christmas tree peeking up behind it. So let's see what we can't do to make this be like obvious that it's back here. And then the idea of having, ooh, it has a Mickey symbol on the back, but you can't exactly park it backwards, can we? Let's do that. This rug, if we put it under this tree, is completely hidden. So that's unfortunate, but we could do something cute with it. Like so, maybe. I kind of wanted to feel like we just have like a mystical, magical Toyland area back here, you know? We can definitely put... Ooh, that took away the tree. Undo, bring back my tree. We can shift the tree a little bit, but I don't want to necessarily take it away. There we go, tucked away in the woods a little bit. I really like the idea of Buzz just flying over here and landing a ship to come hang out at the presence area. We can maybe even tuck that away in the woods. Let's move this up a bit. Move this up a bit. And we'll play with his idea on the toys. We need to rotate these so they're not all the same. I like this, but I think maybe over in the picnic area, actually. Because it's like, hey, we still have decorations, except they're more picnicky, yeah? And if we come in this way and we have this magical toy area, I think that's super cute. We're just gonna have to play with leading things in with foliage and things like that. It's a little bit hard with how it is over here. We can move this out a bit more. We definitely don't want this to be identical in the placement, because that can get a bit rough. So let's move this in a little bit. Maybe like so. But this will need to shift back at the tiniest bit of a smidgen. And then it's like just a toyland of absolute Christmas. We can kind of park Mr. Buzz Lightyear up here, or we can put Buzz Lightyear back at his place because I'm having trouble fitting Buzz Lightyear here. So let's, I know it's going to be a big zoom out, but let's go park Buzz back at his place. Because I feel like we stole his car. And I was trying to make it work over there, but I think I'm not necessarily liking it there. Oh, there's a flower right in his parking spot. We'll park him there for now. And let's exit out and it'll take us back. The Luxo Ball? Oh, I didn't know that's what it's called. That's cool. Now, if I could have more snowballs, I would love to create more of this path, or if I could reset Scrooge items for the day, I could do more of this path coming down here. But for now, we don't have the path, so we can kind of maybe pretend. But I'm really liking this area, so let's add in some more of our trees and stuff and bushes and kind of fill it out. Because I feel like we're making great progress. The lack of snowballs kind of hurts a little bit. So let's say if we had snowballs going enough to make path to here. Let's steal this particular path for now. This one. And let's take that over here and see if it would center. That would center. That would look really good going that direction. So I think our goal is get 2 more of those from Scrooge. Let's go over here and see, now that I stole that path, how many snowballs I need to fix this. I maybe have enough. Maybe I craft enough path. Wouldn't that be so good, guys? I had enough path. Score! Absolutely score! Okay. So now when we come in like this, we're looking pretty good. So let's add in our trees. This is going to be the hard part because we want to do it in a way that doesn't feel overwhelming, but it still feels beautiful in here. So I'm definitely liking that. And what we'll do is we'll come in here and we'll just add 2 more of these, and then that'll lead over to here. So let's kind of work our way from back to front with this foliage, because I find it easier with trees when we're adding in from the back of the area. Because it's easier to decorate with anything that's going to be taller. And also, I think we could fit in one of those big fancy doohickey rocks. Let's see if I can find it here. It's not in here. Frozen Twisted. Ooh, that's red. I don't think we want red out here. That's going to be not for my area over here. It's over in... Maybe it was in rocks that I had it. Yeah, another one of these. I know we used it over there, but I think we can maybe get away with one. No, it's too big. It's not going to work there. But let's consider over here. I don't think it's necessarily going to work there either. Nope, it's too big. It's okay. We fit one in, and it definitely hid the Snow family safe very well away from Anna and Elsa. So I think we're good on those. These are really cute, and I do like them. So let's get a couple of Frosted Heights snowy ones in. And I think that's also going to help because we have a decent amount of items we can work with still. And I already have these placed elsewhere, so it's not going to increase my individual item count. So let's see what we can't do with maybe some of these along the way in here. Because once we come here, let's imagine that pathing ends here. We're going to want to kind of guide people from here around the glowy orb. And I think having these kind of makes it feel like they're being guided around the glowy orb, right? They're a little bit centered in, maybe. I think they are. Let's pull them out and rotate and rotate and rotate and rotate. Like so. Just a little bit more like so. Maybe right up against the pole. This one needs to come up a bit further. I think it's going to help guide us outwards and around the snowy orb, right? I don't think we need a ton of them. And then we could go with... Where'd it go? I know it's in here. I'm not the hugest fan of using many of these, but a couple I'm okay with. And kind of like it's planned landscaping, right? Is that too much of an angle? Are you the same angle? You're different. You just don't want to be exactly right. Not 100% sure I'm going to use that. Let's try getting rid of that. What do we have otherwise foliage that is going to be good and frozen looking? What do we have? I love how there's like Forgotten Lands, Glade of Trust, Sunlit Plaza, and Forest of Valor ferns, but no Frosted Heights ferns. They're like, no, the ferns froze. The ferns definitely froze. Oh, the fox? I have not thought of a name yet, but Mr. Jingles does sound kind of cute. Have you named your fox? Is that your fox's name? Let's make sure these are facing the right way. Mr. Jingles! Those look good. Are we lined up though? Because one looks a bit further off to the right. That's a little bit better. So now when we have these coming through, right? Let's make sure they're actually centered. Because that would be kind of lame if we did all this and they're not centered. All right. I think there's a center there's gonna get. So when we come through, we'll have two more of these. And then you can kind of imagine it just leading you over here into this area. And once we can move this, this is gonna move. But for now, we gotta work with what we got, right? So I think I'm liking that. We're definitely making progress, but we definitely need to make more progress. So let's go ahead and fill in trees. The last part of this decorating is like, you get a tree, and you get a tree. You most assuredly get a tree. Snowy, dead, scraggly tree. Yes, okay. I like it. I know it's snowy and dead and scraggly, but sometimes there's a place for a snowy, dead, scraggly tree. I like the way that one turns. Is this one the same? It's slightly different? Might be the same. Let's put it a good distance away in case it is the same. I don't want to block off the mining nodes too badly, because we already kind of blocked off this one back here, and I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to be able to get to it. So I might have to figure out a path. So we'll figure out the mining situation later. That one's good kind of near the edge, right? Ooh, where'd you go, tree? Ooh, yes, I like that one there. That's a good tree. If we go in here, because we don't want it to feel too tall right next to there, that's a good one there. Rotate this one. I'm definitely okay with this feeling more wooded and lush, you know? Ooh, yes, tree, yes. I like that one. I like that one there. This is going to be so beautiful, guys. I kind of want this to feel like they're not too separated from the picnic area. This one's taller, so it feels like it might be better in the back. But I don't want it to feel like I made a box of trees. And we want to be able to walk easily around this. So in and circle, right? So kind of here, tucking in the sled seems good. We got another big one. That's good. It's like luck of the draw with the, oh, trees trying to go off into the nether. Luck with the draw with the trees. I like that one there. I'm trying to see which way the other one's turned. Okay, this is opposite the other one. That's good. Ooh, good. Another big one. We want to have this turned in kind of like so. Here. And that's going to kind of fill in this area right as you're walking in. And we wanted to fill in behind this bench. We rotate it that way and it's the opposite then. That's good. You don't want it to feel too much like it's, I don't know, a grid? We don't want a grid of trees. This tucked in here, that's actually really nice. I'm so excited to see this all pulled together. Rotate this twice. I think that'll be good there. I still want to be able to get to the fishing, so let's put it back a little bit further. And that still feels like we can walk around, make it through, and we'll have a round path from here through there. I may try placing a different pathing back here for now as a placeholder till we can make more snowball path. Or we might grind out some snowballs. Let's see. Oh, Woody? I made him... What did I make him? Oh, shoot. I'll have to check what I made Woody. I totally knew what I made him a second ago. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm just forgetting stuff left and right. I'm gonna kind of do this a little bit further up, because actually I do think it's gonna be pretty neat to have just a little bit of separation for him. Like so. And some of these may end up getting removed once I come in here and I see what they look like as we walk around. So do keep in mind, these aren't necessarily permanent trees. They're idea trees, you know? We can come right up on the path with that one. I like the idea of it. Ooh, or right up on the pond. I like the idea of them moving in and out naturally. Okay, before we have too many trees, let's hop out and look at these and see how we feel with what we got. Because I feel like we're starting to have a place that feels natural. So when we come up on this, right, we want to keep in mind what it's looking like when we're walking in from other areas. I'm actually really liking that. And then we have our little area here. That still feels good. When we come over here, that looks good. Oh, it's promising, guys. And we got our little seating area here. It's nothing fancy at the moment, but we can always add something to it. But it does have a little bird house with it. And then we come in through and we have our garden. I feel like this tree could push back a little bit more this way, maybe. I feel like we're a bit of a row of trees behind here, so we might have to do something back there. Like maybe one of the trees needs to go. Because it feels like I got just a row. Just a row of trees back there. But we can solve that. When we come in over here, these trees around this house feel good. Maybe the bigger tree goes in the back. This tree feels good here. It's like, here's a tree. How does this tree feel? Does this tree feel good? Let's see. We're going to go ahead and move this other one back just a smidgen since I know I want it to move back. Basically, as they feel wrong, we move them. That feels better. Yes, that feels better there. Maybe we could have like some flowers or something. We can have flower pots and stuff. These feel great. I love how this goes in and out and it feels natural. Like the paths kind of were built into the forest instead of the forest built around. I like this as we go along. I like that we have some openness here leading in. And then when we come here, we are slightly off center of this stone, but this stone's going to move and we can't be centered to this stone because it's a 2 versus a 3. So basically we cannot be centered to that, which is fine. But we're going to come in here and the path will go around. And then we come into our holiday area, which I really like. And our Anna and Elsa area. And we can still go mine this node. It's not the most convenient thing in the world, but we can get to it. Yeah, definitely not the most convenient thing in the world. The well I did not place, and I forgot to make the hot cocoa. So the well is actually a great idea. We gotta figure out where we would want the well. I think the well would be cute by the garden. Like right here. So let's grab our well real quick. I completely forgot about the well. Thank you so much. Maybe the well is actually in utilities. Wouldn't that? Oh, it's like right there. That would be so convenient if it's right there, and it's literally right there. So let's kind of imagine if we were walking into our garden where we would want the well. I think if it was right there, that's actually really freaking cute. With the handle sticking out, maybe this way. Oh, that was such a good idea. A sled hire place in your valley? Oh, that'd be cool. Let's go get our hot cocoa because I didn't make enough to actually put one over there. don't think I did. No, I didn't make enough to actually put one over there. I wish we could put the golden potato on there. Can we drop the golden potato? I can't interact with the golden potato at all. That's fine. It would have been cute to put the golden potato on the cocoa stand. And this one tree does feel a bit thick for being right there, so let's move that real quick while I'm thinking about it. Because I like it, but I think I like it further back. Like in there. Or maybe move this box and maybe tuck this away in the corner. It's a little bit hard to tuck away a big tree. And that's fine. Maybe we can stick the box back in there. Can this go in further? Maybe we can go further in the front, like so. Basically, I feel like I have two trees in a row. And that one can't go very further this way. And this one can't very well go in here. So maybe we just end up with one of those trees and not both. Which is fine. And when we're coming through here, I want this to lead us naturally to this path across. So maybe it makes sense to have another tree kind of tucked away in here. Because you get a tree and you get a tree. Everybody gets a tree. So if we're coming through here, there's this tree. It pokes too much into the willow. But I think we can kind of be led this way by the trees. Let's rotate that. And have it curve the right way for that. So if we wanted to lead it that way. That helps curve the path, actually. And this feels more open here now. So yeah, let's go grab our hot cocoa. And this definitely curves the path in, which I like. And let's see if we can dig up some more snowballs real quick before we go run, because if we can make some more pathing, that would help. I'm not holding out luck for getting more pathing. I go pick up one of my digging buddies and that could help. Super, super convenient. Ooh, hello. I just dug up a whole chest. A whole gosh darn chest. You are not snowballs, game. Okay, here we go. I think this tree is maybe a bit blocking of the path here. So that tree actually maybe needs to go, because when I'm looking here, it blocks the view into Anna and Elsa's. So that tree maybe will go, because it's making me feel crowded. It'd be convenient if I had a big rectangle area to dig where I just toss the carpet back down, and maybe I could to like get rid of those holes, but I don't think it works too conveniently there. So let's go ahead. And this is making me feel like it does not work right there. Because if we can imagine their path, we don't want their path obscured. This could go in here. Because I do still want this to feel like woods and forest. But I don't want it blocked. Let's try like that. Okay, that's good. And now it doesn't feel like it's blocking the path to their home. I'm gonna come in here. I feel like we really are starting to get our winter wonderland. Okay, let's go make some hot cocoa and come back in, and then let's deck this out with probably some more plants. I think we'll fill it out some. And we can definitely place some more rocks here and there. The filler items are a little bit harder in this game than other games to make them feel right, you know? Like that tree. It's kind of lined up with the other tree, so it immediately makes you want to move it. So let's just move it just a little bit, and then it's kind of lined up with the path. So it's not blocking the path so much as we walk in. Ooh, what a challenge, game. What a challenge. That's better. Okay, now let's go make some hot cocoa. Ooh, we have the cooking bonfire over here. We can literally make it right here. We don't have to go anywhere. Convenience. Ooh, we're gonna be on that side, but that's all good. Hot cocoa. Autofill. And cook. Such a convenient little area. There we go. I wish there's like a fishing pole stand or something, because it'd be so cute to just stick the fishing poles right here, because you know it'd be so neat if they just went fishing. Let's drop you on the ground, because that's what we do with our food in this game. And then let's drag you up here. Yeah, I think that's perfect. There we go. Now you can actually go, literally, get the pickup icon there. That's too cute. I think the little Yule dude, I want to kind of move him a little bit. I want to leave him in the same space, but have him face the other way, I think. I think that's cuter. Okay. Now, this. My tree situation. Let's open this real quick and then solve my tree situation. Hey, I got green booty shorts. Exactly what you need in the middle of winter. My thank you, game. Let's figure out why these feel like they're in such a big row. Maybe if we... Maybe if we move this up a little bit here. Maybe this needs to shift down a segment. Because right now I feel like we have trees in a row. And the row thing's a bit much. Can we sneak this tree a bit forward? Because I think them being back and forth different depths would help. But to do that, we need to be able to shift some of these trees in ways that I don't think they have room to shift. Okay, that feels less like a row. That feels much better. And then we can shift this barrel. And Mr. Yule Dude. That helps a lot. Just a slight change in placement. Okay. Let's go into our various rocks. Because we've already used these elsewhere, so it's not going to hurt me to place them. It's not going to increase my other item count unless I removed them all, which I can't remember. I may have. I think this helps thicken out this area a little bit. There we go. As I literally just made an item about reducing item use count, and I'm over here just adding these all. And I was like, it's fine. We're gonna add them anyways. Who are we kidding? Who are we kidding? Definitely not myself. Oh, goodness. Okay. Let's figure out what exactly... Oops. Sorry, guys. I clicked on the chat page on accident and it tried to take me away from here. That is good there. Okay. What else do we have? I know we have to have more snowy decorations in here. Let's go in our trees. Like, we have the frozen dead bush, the snowy dead tree. But I'm not sure how many snowy dead trees we can fit in a Christmas area and it still feel Christmassy, you know? But they do add a bit of spice to the area. Ooh, that actually kind of works right there. With the original placement. As I was saying, I don't know how many snowy dead trees you can fit in. I find an immediate place that works for one. Oh my goodness. I like the variety. Okay, let's go ahead and move the game time forward and let's see this at nighttime. Because if we need to add in lights, we need to know now. So we're going to go in, and if you haven't seen the time movement settings, I believe it's in controls, offset day of time. I'm going to move this to 0, because right now it's nighttime, so it should be nighttime in game. Dreamlight, we'll go ahead and claim that. Whoa, look how much has changed just by changing the daytime. Okay, let's walk in here and look. Oh, wow, guys. Look, it's looking so good. And we may grab some of those standard yellow lights I used in Kristoff and Anna's and put them over here. That might work. Look at how the candles look lit up in a little goofy stall. Oh, my goodness. It's so pretty, guys. Okay, and we'll come over here. And we can kind of see our garden. That does help so much. I can hardly wait till our crops grow. And I like this. It is a little bit snug in here, but that's fine. It's a cookout area. It's the winter. You kind of want to be snug because, I mean, you're going to be cold, right? There's our well. And as we go over in here, we're going to pretend that's our magical Christmas pillar that's right in the way of our Christmas section. And the glistening of the snow and the trees at night. Does this light up versus not light up? Oh, it's pulling me around the back. That's like some weird demon stuff. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we can turn this on and off. We just have to come over on this side for some reason. I wonder if that's supposed to be the front. My bad, game. I kind of don't know if that's supposed to be the front. Let's rotate this tree a little bit. Because it's doing weird stuff. Okay, let's see if that's supposed to be the front. Apparently not. Let's try rotating this thing again. I mean, any side that we want can be the front. So, rotate, rotate, rotate. That should be the front now, right? Yep, that's the front. Now we can turn on and off our tree without, like, doing weird demon glitches. We can't interact with that, but that's okay. I feel like we could use a bit more lighting back here. Here's an analysis area, kind of tucked away in the woods, which I like. Then we have a little snow dude area. Aw. Yep. That one snowman with the monocle and the red eyes. He's like Mr. Creepy over there with the family, but it's okay. He's that weird uncle, you know? Let's see what else we got here. I'm liking this. I feel like we need some more light somehow. Let's check out our lighting selection and see what can work out here. I have the black wrought iron street lamps, and I use them in NNLs. Now, if I put them right at the entrance, it might be a little bit awkward there, but we can maybe make it work. Can I put one there without it interacting with the tree? No, that's literally a light inside a tree. That doesn't work. Maybe I can put them here. So one kind of there. So you can kind of see as you're coming up the path that there's one that'll be leading you. And then as we come over this way, let's see if we can fit one somewhere around here. Right there wouldn't be great because we know we're going in to the garden area with these lights. But if we're coming through here, we might be able to fit one here. I think having, yes, like as the path ends. I like that there, actually. That's good. And then let's continue along the path and see where else. Oops, sorry, I clicked the chat box on the other screen again. If we're coming along here, can we fit one and have it make sense? Maybe, but I don't think it necessarily feels 100% right there. Let's play with it and we'll walk around and see how it looks once we're through here. So now we're going through these Christmassy lights here, right? We can maybe have one over here, kind of framing out the Christmas section, right? And leading on an else's little area. And can we fit one over here leading to the bridge? Now, on the other side of the rocky bridge, we don't have one. So if we imagine pathing going there, because eventually we'll have pathing, I think it feels a bit cluttered. But we could put one, nope, that blocks the bridge, and that gets hidden by the willow. We could kind of do that and then shift the willow. Let's shift the willow a smidge. Because we can always shift the willow. I think that helps. Let's see what those look like. I haven't heard of problems, Michael. What problem did you run into? Is it not letting you do it or something? Okay, there we go. So now when we walk up, we have that light. I think that definitely helps some. Let's see how it looks like when we come from this direction, because we want to approach it from all directions, right? It looks good. I like that there. It lines up with this other one. If we come in here... Oh, Mother Gothel's fishing. That's too cute. And we got our little garden here. Okay, guys, I think this is doing it. We can definitely add some more bushes and stuff. That's a bit tall here next to the snow house. Let's change that to maybe like a tiki torch or something. Because that's not working for me there. It's just too much. Yes, that seems good. I like that simple little torch. I'm curious what this looks like. Oh, the woody lamp is so cute. Can we put it on a box? It won't go in the box. That woody lamp is so cute. Is there anywhere? Because I don't think there's an item we can actually place this on back here. Because none of these are table items, you know? It's too cute, but it's not going to fit here so much. I wonder if I have another one of these toy pillars. Let's go search by Toy Story. Oh, it won't let you buy the event. Do you have enough in the moon coins when you go to do it? That's weird that it won't let you buy the event. There's also an official Discord for Disney Dreamlight Valley. If you go on Google and search Dreamlight Valley official Discord, you can join it there and they have a bugs section. Hey Debbie, how are you doing? Glad to have you here. Let's go more on the lights. I really wish we had some sort of string lights for the outdoors. You know what? These don't have to necessarily go in the front, but I think it'd be too much to have them in the back. Oh, this night light, that's too cute. Oh my goodness. Some of these lights, industrial tree lamp. Ooh, that's kind of ugly. Oh goodness. Okay, that's actually kind of cute. I know it doesn't make any logical sense for that Mickey light to be there, but I like it, so it's there now. Candelabra? I don't think that works out here, does it? Or does it? I like the lights. I feel like it's just over the top at that point, though. Those are the ones I use for my mining locations. Jar lamps? Nope. Interesting. Yeah, I'm loving the new update. Michael, I would try going in their official Discord and let them know the error message you're getting and post it in the bugs section, and people will reply if they're getting the same error and what they did to fix it. Because their official Discord is really pretty cool. Hopefully that gets you some help, because I don't want you stuck, you know? Let's go into the pathing. We can only make 18 of the snow path. I wonder... because that's why I've used all over here. And we're pretty much stuck without more of it, and we want to go through with this. So let's go into, since we can't make more snow path right now, the rocks. Let's look into our rock situation. I'm not the biggest advocate of using these small rocks for everything, but when it's going to help connect something, I think definitely a few of them here and there can help. It's just kind of awkward to get them right, you know? Because, like, look at that. Like, that's not the same. That's not the same at all. Let's just kind of imagine getting closer. So we could do that, and then we'll have the path coming up between it, right? And that helps guide the path. And then we can kind of have maybe some more of these pebbly rocks over this way. Yo, pebbly rocks, where'd you go? I don't want to go over the top with them, though, because they can get too much real quick. Like that, it's kind of hitting the tree edge, and if we pull it too far this way... Let's move the tree a smidge. Smidge, tree, smidge. There we go, that's better. And then... one of these. But I think those definitely help guide us as we go along. No problem, I hope it helps you. I know it's gotta be frustrating when you're trying to do the path event and you want to do it and it's not letting you. Because I'd be like, hey game, this is a bunch of bull, let me do my thing. Let's try over in the underbrush a bit more. I wanted to try something nice and frozen. Let's try some more just of the very predictable bushes. Because bushes tend to help fill this out quite a bit. I can't place them where there's a stone, so I could end up moving some stuff. I think that's actually cute right behind the sled. Because like we just parked right up on that bush. That tree is too far in. Let's finagle that tree over. Let's put that one there. Oh, it took us away from the bushes. I think we're coming really close in on where it's going to be looking. Oh, yes, I like that. Exactly like what we want. Because you can kind of imagine when we get some more of that snow path, who's filling that in. Because right now when you go in, it does that action, which is quite gorgeous. 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 Oh, goodness. I can't even talk today. Now we need to rotate that one because his flowers aren't facing the right way. Right? Let's exit out and look at that and see how we like it. And we're going to let the flowers grow back in. I can definitely drop some of them back down that I picked up, but I like having the natural flowers growing here. And as we come this way, it feels like we need some kind of tree here. Or maybe here to this side. So maybe an additional tree in there. As we walk this way, not having any bushes here feels open to the picnic area. And then having these here feels like it leads us into the Christmas area. And I like the way both of those are facing. Yeah, those feel good. I'm trying to decide if that one needs to rotate. Let's try rotating this one bush real quick. Let's get our view up on it. Like so. And like so. Now they both are curving in this way. That kind of feels like it leads better. So you have these leading you this way into Anna's area and the toy area. And I think that works since we need to get this additional path from Scrooge, but I'm pretty sure I'm maxed on his items. I can go double check with him really quick. Because if we can toss that one more there, I think it really helps. These are not exactly right. let's fix that. There's something just a little bit wrong there. At least we know. Shift a smidgen. That's better. That was so off. It just feels slightly off by something there still. So we put the other path here. I think we'll be able to tell a bit more. Is this light pole? It's lined up with this one as best as it can be. Those may become something else. Because I feel like this is one off from where I want it to be, but that means everything else is one off in the entire world, right? Lining the stuff up is absolutely the worst in this game. Let's shift it one. And you shift one. That means this all needs to shift a smidge. You shift a smidge. You shift a smidge. And you. Well, actually, you can be out a little bit further. You can be out a little bit further. I think that'll help make up the difference, right? Nope, you need to shift. That's problematic. That means this one needs to shift a tiny smidge this way. Which it can't. I think that's okay for those bushes to be slightly off kilter because we have to account for we cannot move this yet and this stone's not staying. So let's imagine that that's not there. Now that does make this pole one off here. So I need to fix that. The darker stone path, you meet these squares. That's one you can actually buy from Scrooge in his shop. Sometimes he'll have it for sale. Why is it not lining up? That one's lined up. Oh, it is lined up. It just looks weird like it's not. These are the same space in between. Those are good. So this is, let's go to Scrooge's because it's not going to tell me what it is when I have them all placed, but it'll tell me it's Scrooge's. But it's a stone path you can buy at Scrooge's. It'll pop up in the item. So imagine this pillar is not here and we walk in and let's say we put the water fountain there. So like around one of the cool round fountains. I think that's going to be absolutely beautiful. I have no idea when we're going to get to move that pillar, but I think it's going to be so stunning. I want to move that pillar so bad. So let's go over to Scrooge's real quick. And see if maybe I do have one item left, but I think I'm capped for the day. So I don't think I can buy that last one just yet. Sorry guys, getting my yawn in. Okay. But I think a beautiful round fountain or even the Mickey fountain going into there would be really cute. I just want to move that pillar one day. I know, Scrooge can be a real jerk.
Hope you have a bull market day.
Good to see you, Scrooge. Am I capped out on my items for the day? Yep. I think it's in decor or maybe trimmings. It's not trimmings. It's not a table. Landscaping? Here you go. You go to landscaping, it's this item. The rocky terrain. So once he gives that to you, you can buy as many from as you want. I should have apparently bought one more. But after my time, 4 a.m. or so when it resets for me, I'll be able to buy more. So it's not the end of things. But it's definitely super useful. Watch out for that. Check Scrooge's every day because eventually it will show up. It definitely will show up. So let's go take some fresh eyes out there. Hey, no problem. Is it a ghosty L or a ghosty and then L? I don't want to mess up saying your name. But ghosty L is really cool if it is. Or the other way is cool too. Let's check over here and see if there's anything I want to steal from my place. Just glancing at my yard real quick. I've got my well over here. I've got my cart. One of the carts could actually be cool worked in there, but I don't want to steal my cart because I like it. Let's head on back over there with fresh eyes. But I think we just need finishing touches. Maybe some flowers and stuff. There's not a really good grass that works out here. So let's come in from this direction and see how it feels this way. This feels good. And imagine this being gone. That is going to be so good. So basically this whole design counts on imagining this being gone. I think I definitely like that little Mickey light there and the toys. I think I'm happy with how that Christmassy section is. I like this little Frozen section, but it feels kind of crowded with that rock. But I feel like there's no separation without it. So I think we need to do something with playing with that because it does feel crowded. So let's see what we can do. Because I think this needs to be solved. Because you can't very well push this back much further without invading those other trees. I mean, maybe we can invade those trees a little bit. And maybe that's okay. Because if we can tuck this back just a little bit further, it just needs a little bit of space to feel better, you know? Because otherwise it's just so crowded when you walk into that. That helps some. Maybe they don't need the fountain. Maybe just a seating area? Let's try pulling the fountain a bit more. That feels better. Because now the fountain's like not right up into the chair. Because before I don't think we could walk in there. Oh, nice. I hope you finish out your Pokedex. I actually finished my Pokedex the other day and I got the shiny charm, so I'm really wanting to do some stuff with Pokemon. But I was really excited to decorate this, so I was like, decorating. And then I've been here decorating. The plan is after this, I do think I'm gonna post up and do some raids a bit later. It'll probably be like late night raids, so that'll be fun. Let's see what we can do with this here. I don't want to crowd in this area too much. I got those there already. I did feel like we needed something over in here. That is too matchy-matchy. We go in here. How do we feel about this over here? A bit matchy-matchy still. Oh, there we go. I like that there. And let's get ourselves another Frosted Heights flower bush. That could go over here, but then we have one right next to the path, so it feels kind of off. Let's look in the trees. Can we get ourselves a small fir? Hey, exactly what I asked for, game. Thank you for cooperating. Lordy Lou. Sometimes this game is like, yeah, how about no? And then other times like, yes, here's exactly what you're asking for. Because I still want it to tuck away in there. Maybe we can pull this one up a smidge more so they're not lined up so much. I think I like that. Okay. Checking this out now. Let's see what we got. because I feel like we're coming up on our finishing touches. Okay, so we come in, we have our beautiful seating area. We go over here and we have our lovely little garden. Oh, we gotta water those crops again real quick because apparently I picked stuff I have to water twice to get it to grow. Oh, these are gonna be so cool looking out here. And we're gonna have little rows of purple. That's gonna be good. We have a couple flowers. I would like to grab some more of the flowers and kind of toss them down. Oh, let's pick up these because I don't want these in here right now. We could make some of the flower beds. There we go. And then we come in here. I like this. It feels like we're going through the woods. And we end up at the Snow People's house. And then that's nice and segmented off from Anna and Elsa's. You come over to the Christmas toy areas, and we can imagine this pillar being gone, this lovely water fountain in the middle. And then the Anna and Elsa area does not feel too crowded, except for the being able to walk through it, which I guess that's a first world problem. Who needs to walk through, right? And then we go over here, and we still can get led over this way into Anna and Elsa's house. Not Kristoff and Anna's house. Sorry. Let's grab some of these flowers real quick and steal them. Because when we steal the naturally spawning flowers, it kind of helps. And that one, whatever that is, the blue with the purple and the stuff, I like that. Let's see if we can craft some of those. Let's grab some of these white flowers. Because if we steal them from here, and this is the biome, we can just go place them over there. And they're the naturally spawning ones, so that shouldn't be too problematic. So let's place some of these flowers around. I really wish there was a frozen grass that we could use, because I would like that. Split. 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 Oh, it's gonna make me drop one at a time. Okay, split. And drop. Split. And drop. And drop. And drop. Okay, so let's go ahead and move these around real quick. We should just be able to drag them where we want them. That's cute. I like that there. Our little snow people. Give them a flower. We'll take this blue flower. Kind of tuck it in there. This kind of fills in there. And let's rotate that flower. Can we fit it? No, it doesn't fit where I want it to be there. That's okay. It didn't have to be perfect. Okay, I think that helps add a little bit of liveliness. If we could just get that last bit of pathing, that would be awesome. There we go. That helps. Let's see if we can get those blue potted flowers, because those will look cute as well. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I have never completed a Pokedex before this Pokedex, and I completed this one for Pokemon Violet, so that's exciting. Yeah, I think our finishing touch will be the flower pot. I think we need a cute little flower pot here and there. And then I really think this is what I was imagining, and I'm super happy with this area. Because we have everything from a picnic area, a garden, the frozen house, the snow people's house, the dedicated to kind of the frozen movies area and the toy section. And I feel like the frozen willows are gorgeous. They make anything be what you really want it to be. The only thing we don't have up here is a crafting thing, so we are going to have to teleport back to my place. Oops, I went to the wishing well instead. That's close enough. We'll just take a little run. Let's go on a little run over here. I'm definitely liking how things are coming together, though. There we go. So let's look at our flower pots and stuff. I like these blue ones, hydrangeas, and these, the falling penstemons. So let's grab one of these. And let's grab... I never brought Woody, Buzz to hang out with us. I said I was going to, but I didn't, so my apologies. And let's grab... Do we need to make more flower pots? Is that a thing? Is that why we can't do this? Functional. What goes into flower pots again? Is it just straight up flower pots? Soil and clay. Let's make 4 of those. Make our life a little bit easier. And now let's go over. There we go. We should be able to see the flowers again. I do like these different mixes. Star Lily and Falling Penstemons. We'll make that one. But I like the idea of mixing the flower pots. Let's see where the other one went to. Yeah, that one will be good. And let's check out further down here. I'm trying to think if there's an area where a round one would have worked, but I don't think there really was. So I think that's pretty good. Let's take those and get those placed. I think that'll be nice. This tree of holiday cheer that we put inside, like I put inside my place, can that go outside too, or is that an inside only thing? I'm just being curious. Let's see. We'll go place those real quick. Ooh, Mother Goth was just right there. She's like, hey, I'm right here. Let's stand over your shoulder while you're crafting. It's like when you're doing something, you look up and someone's just staring at you. She does that a lot. She does that a lot. Okay, that still feels good coming through here. It does actually feel a little bit crowded here, actually, to the left. Let's see what we can do there, because I think that's a bit crowded. I think it's this stone that bothers me, and we don't need it on both sides. I think that helps some, but I think this needs to shift back. And I think if this is going to be here, I actually think maybe that goes. So that's actually fine. Let's go into our foliage. And let's grab a beautiful blue flower pot and put it there. Let's grab one of these and see where it would feel nice at. Maybe like over in the picnic area we have a flower pot. Yeah, I like that one there. And let's try maybe over next to the garden, because it seems a very logical place for us to have flowers, right? That works well. And then we move this actual flower right there. That's good. The marigold basket, I wish it has more winter colors, but these pink flowers, those could definitely work out here. Let's go next to the seating area, because I think those would be cute in the seating area. Maybe next to the birds and flowers and stuff. Oh yeah, that's gonna be super cute there. Like so. I really like those there. And maybe let's spruce up Goofy's stall area. Because we're not going to walk through this side, right? There we go. I like that. We can walk through these, right? That feels a bit crowded there for those. It's hard to find the right place for these, because there's always feels like there's a good place for them, and then you go to place them and it feels a bit off. It just feels too much with the big rectangular planters. I've only found one place I've made them work so far. Because you end up filling in so many other things, so I don't like that there. Plain old flower pots is definitely nice over next to the garden. Kind of just like filler items. I definitely like that. Impatiens and bromeliads. I wish we could put them on top of that box. It'd be so cool. Those are a bit yellow for the area. It could be a nice splash of color. These black ones are cool. I use those up in the forgotten area a whole lot. A whole lot. I think I actually do like these. But that splash of color is nice. Well, the other flowers are right behind there. I think maybe we just move these up. I like that better. Okay. Glancing through real quick. So that's foliage. That's what we had for lighting. In utilities, is there anything we can pull out here? I don't think there is. We're just making a final touch on the things that we might want out here. Just a final glance. Now these trellises are always nice for a garden area, but I don't know if they fit our garden area considering how we are designed for it. So I don't think we can really make them fit here so much. I don't think it'd end up as a good look. Maybe we could do like at the front. But I feel like it's just trying too hard at that point. But if we lost the back row of the garden, but I don't think they work there. On to infinity and beyond. Hi. How are you doing, Bolivora? Am I saying your name right? Glad to have you here. Having so much fun. Oh, I made a music box. I didn't place it. I wanted it for next to the picnic. I almost left them without music. What a jerk am I? Let's find their music box. Is it in electronics? It is. Hey, something was where I thought it might be. I thought it'd be so cute to have music. Let's see, we gotta find a proper place to set it here. So we might have to move Yule Dude a little bit. Yeah, little Yule Dude. Where do you want to end up at? Ooh, he's right next to the fire. He looks flammable. We gotta be careful with Yule Dude. We don't want him getting in any trouble. That's good for the music box. But that means Yule Dude's gotta find a new home. Oh, that's cute. Right there. So he's kind of watching as you get your coffee. Or your hot cocoa. I think that is where I'm at on this. So we come in here, and you've got your Christmassy area. And imagine one day when we can move this pillar, it's going to be a gorgeous round fountain. And then the Anna and Elsa area. And then the Snow family's home is separated from that here with a rock and some foliage. We can come over and say hi, little snow buddies. Hi, snow buddies. Do I have any more snowballs in my inventory? I do not. Let's go grab the snowballs from Anna and Elsa's, so we can always put them back later. I want to give the Snow family some snowballs because I think it's super cute. And I think the snowballs will be our finishing touch. Because I think that's just about everything we can do without having just a little bit more of stuff that we need to place, you know? But the only thing we're really missing is some snow pathing, so it's not a big deal. And also being able to get rid of that pillar, which we kind of knew was going to be a challenge going in anyways for decorating, which is okay. We knew. So let's go in here and split the stack. And let's drop that and drop that. And let's go into furniture edit mode and kind of move them. There we go. The snow kid has a snowball. That's too cute. And maybe threw one over kind of here. Yeah, I like that. Got Buzz and Woody to 8. Oh, very nice, guys. I'm doing pretty okay. I am doing pretty okay. Oh, can't trade with yourself unless... Yeah. You could get a second Switch, but that, I mean, that is a very expensive solution to a very simple problem. Probably just sell the second copy of the game, you know? So let's go in and take our tour, because I think we are decorated now. I think if we keep trying to add more stuff, we're going to overdo it, and it's not going to look good. So this is going to be the walkthrough of our final decorated area for here. So before we do that, I'm going to do one thing, guys, because I want to check something. I want to see if someone that I think might be streaming is, that I think you guys would like. Because when we're done here, I definitely want to get you guys over to them. So let me check here and see if they're streaming. I'm seeing if he's active right now. Oh, he's not. I must have missed his stream. Sad times. Let's see who's up with Dreamlight. Oh, it's just suggesting me to myself. Oh no. Rough. Let's check the Pokemon section. Why is nobody streaming? Well, I was going to try to send this over to Crossing Minute, but Crossing Minute doesn't look to be streaming anymore. It looks like I probably missed that. It's okay. So let's just tour this area. And next time, maybe the timing will work for us to send you over, because I was thinking Console Kato, but she was streaming earlier and she's done. And Crossing Minute, I think, is finished theirs. So let's go ahead and take our tour of our Frosted Heights Winter Wonderland. So we come in here and you can kind of see the entrance over to Anna and Elsa's. Goofy's little stall tucked away. Here's our beautiful little seating area. And then as you come in, we go over to the garden with the well. And here's our little picnic area with our gingerbread house and cookies and some hot cocoa. And our hot cocoa stand. And then over here, we have the Snow People's home. And they're over here making snow houses and playing with the snowballs. And then you come on over here. And imagine that pillar's gone. It's supposed to be a beautiful round fountain, and we just can't move that yet. And you can see the frozen area over here, and then the Christmas Toyland magic area. I like the little touch of the aliens here, and the tree you can turn on and off, and the toys. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. So this is our little magical Wonderland, and the area we already had put together here previous is Anna and Kristoff's home. So there's his sled parking. Here's his hut. We teleport in. They have a nice little seating area, and their house always looks pretty at night, nice and lit up. That's their little house. And over here they have a well, and then they have their little fountain area. Ooh, we could steal this little piece of path from them for now, because we're not going to really miss that there at the moment. That is an idea, actually. Let's steal that. And I'll replace that after midnight. But I kind of just wanted to see, since we were working on that one area, what it would look like here. There we go. That's perfect. We will give that back. I promise. Kristoff, I stole your path. Oh, goodness, guys. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I think I'm super happy with how everything turned out. And it has been a wonderful time hanging out. Yeah, that definitely helps. So just imagine that once this is gone and we have this beautiful fountain. I really like this. We end up with a nice little area. So we can always hang out over here, have some cocoa, listen to some music, and maybe we'll see Wally over here gardening. I like it. So I had a wonderful time, and for anyone that is here that's been hanging out, if you haven't clicked like and if you haven't subscribed, definitely, if you do want to, that would be amazing, because if you do that and you turn on notifications, it'll let you know when I post streams in the future, videos, things like that. And it's always great to have you guys here hanging out with me. I do think for now, though, this is where we call it, because if we keep adding stuff, we're just going to over decorate it, and then it's just not going to look good anymore. But I had a wonderful time, guys, and thank you so much. I hope you have fun decorating with Disney Dreamlight Valley, and for those of you playing Pokemon, I hope you have a wonderful time filling out your decks. And for my Pokemon friends, I will probably stream really late at night, like literally middle of the night stream tonight, for doing some of the raids and farming Herba Mystica. So that's the thing that'll be coming up. And I had a great time. Thank you for hanging out with me, guys. Until next time, I'll see you then. I hope you have a wonderful night. Bye for now, guys.